guys, so today I'm doing a bookshelf tour and I have 56 books to get through, and that's not a ton, so it should be pretty quick. That's all I have to say, I guess. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video, and most of these I have read, but there are a couple that I have yet to read and would like to read, but have yet to read. Mr. Popper's Penguins by Richard and Florence Atwater. Neenoch Rise by Natalie Beck. National Velvet by Enid Beck. I'd tell you I love you, but then I'd have to kill you by Ally Carter. So that's actually part of a series, and I didn't know that when I got it, so I've never been able to get through the series. I just read the one book and loved it, so. Grumpy Cat, a Grumpy book. I got that for Christmas because I love Grumpy Cat, and I think it's really cool that she has a book, and I got through it in about probably less than an hour. Maze Runner by The Maze Runner and The Kill Order. Death Cure. The Scorched Trials. Old book, Miley Cyrus's Miles to Go. My holiday book, Plum Pudding Murder by Joanne Fluke. My Parents Ruined My Life by Martha Freeman. I did not like that book, but I mean, Come Back Yeller by Fred Gibson. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This is a really old, kind of embarrassing book. Cleopatra the Seventh, Daughter of the Nile. That is the Royal Diaries, so they had like a diary version for everything. Tiger's Curse by Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. The Wicked Will Rise. Old Devotional Soul Surfer. Another throwback. Hannah Montana Swept Up. Warriors 1, 2, and another series of Warriors. Swindle by Gordon Korman. Wolves of the Beyond, Lone Wolf. I don't have the second and third Wolves of the Beyond, but I have the fourth one. The Call of the Wild by Jack London. Also, The Call of the Wild by Jack London and The Call of the Wild by Jack London. Let's just say I read all three of those Call of the Wilds each book. White Fang by Jack London and White Fang again. The Giver by Lois Lowry. Silo by DJ McKay. Storm and Strike. A Dog's Life by Anne. How to Bake a Perfect Life by Barbara. Where the Red Fern Grows by Wilson Rawls. This is one of my favorite books. Apparently I really like books about dogs, you guys. But no, this book is seriously like life. I don't know. I recommend everybody to read that if you haven't. You probably have in school, because that's where I read it and that's where most of my friends read it. And you will cry and it's really beautiful. Rascal by Sterling North. This Present Darkness by Frank E. Peretti. This is actually my aunt's book that she loaned to me, and can I just tell you guys, it's a Christian novel, but you don't have to be a Christian to read it. It is honestly so, it's a beautiful story and has a beautiful like view on things. It actually scared my mom when she read it when she was, I think she was in her 20s, and she was scared, but it didn't really terrify me that much at all. But it's The Merry Adventures of Robin Hood by Howard Pyle. Almost Home. Tell the Wolves I'm Home by Carol Rifka Brunt. I got this because the cover has two of my favorite things. The name has the word wolves, and I love wolves, and the cover has a big teapot on it. And if you guys have seen my shelf, I love tea. So then I read the back, and honestly, the story, there was some stuff in there that they didn't put in the summary that they should have, which was kind of weird because it was like, oh, okay, but it's still a really good book. And obviously, Divergent by Veronica. Insurgent. Allegiant. Black Beauty by Anna Sewell. The Help, a novel by Catherine Stockett. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This is a book that I read when I have nothing else to read, but it is really good once you get past the first half. Bill Wallace, Pick the Litter. Honestly, I read this book years ago, and it is so random. It kind of hardly had anything to do with a dog, in my opinion, but I guess it was pretty good. I mean, I was in like 4th grade when I read that. Will I See My Dog in Heaven by Jack Wentz. Jesus is Calling by Sarah Young, a devotional for young women, or any women, or probably anybody. As for things that aren't on my shelf, I have this sitting on my dresser. This is the Vintage Tea Party book, and it's beautiful, and I go to this for tea parties because I love tea parties. This apparently, for my baby shower when I was a baby, my mother had a high tea, or before I was even born, my mother had a high tea, and the women in my family signed inside this book. And it's just the charms of tea, reminiscences and recipes. So yeah, that's kind of a go-to. Those two are kind of go-tos for. I'm also working on Harry Potter, which is really good so far. And I have to read The Longest Ride by Nicholas Sparks. I guess I don't have to read it, but I started it and then read Harry Potter. So I have to finish Harry Potter and go back to this. You guys, I hate when they put the movie cover or a scene from the movie as the cover for the book. I think it's ugly and horrible, and they need to never do that again.